Shedeur Sanders. I was trying to figure out.
Okay.
Deion Sanders' son finally got drafted.
Okay.
He got drafted to the Cleveland Browns.
Facts.
I was trying to see what number they was, but it's only showing one son. But it said he was the 144th pick in the 2025 NFL draft.
Second round?
No, that was. I know he made it past the third round.
So he was a third round pick.
Okay, so let me just read the article.
Go ahead.
It said the wait is finally over for Colorado quarterback Shedeur Sanders as the Browns selected him with the number 144 pick in the 2025 NFL draft. Sanders' son, Pro Football Hall of Famer, Colorado head coach Deion Sanders. Why they gotta say all that shit? That's a tongue twister. Anywho, he was expected to be out the first or second round, but instead fell all the way to the fifth and was selected behind 5 other quarterbacks.
Mm.
The Browns gave up pick 166 and 192 to trade up to the 22 spot with the Seattle Seahawks for the right to select Sanders.
Mm. Yeah, it's a lot of debate on that whole topic with Shedeur Sanders.
So we were trying to figure out why he was going there. So he's going to be there as a Sanders now presumably gets a chance to develop and compete in a quarterback room that includes injured Deshaun Watson and Kenny Pickett, acquired with a trade. So those are the 2 quarterbacks.
Deshaun Watson is
for the Browns.
Yeah.
But they're injured. Well, Deshaun Watson is injured.
Yeah, but he should be the number 1 pick. I mean, he should be the starting quarterback for sure.
Do you think he is?
He should be.
Is Deshaun Watson trash?
I mean, he's not I don't know.
He's just not on a good team.
He's been going through a lot of different just stuff in general with, he had a case and everything.
He had a case?
Yeah, I think with some girl or
I
something.
don't think I've seen about him getting married.
I don't know. I might be talking about the wrong person. I don't fucking know.
Okay.
But I don't know. He kind of like gave up on the field type shit. Like, I'm kind of done playing for you.
I was trying to see what his other son got drafted, because I know he got drafted to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I was trying to figure out what number.
He got drafted?
Yeah, that's what you said, baby. The Shedeur Sanders go to
the
Cleveland Browns, and the other son, I don't know his name, got drafted to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I thought he was undrafted.
I seen it. No. Now let me look it up.
Cause I could have sworn I just seen some shit not too long ago saying he wasn't drafted yet.
Oh, unless the internet is lying.
I mean, the internet do lie sometimes. We can't believe everything Google.
Man, that's bad.
What's bad?
That we can't believe it. At least on Google.
You just believe everything you see on Google?
No. I mean, with something like that, why would you make that up?
I don't know. Why do people lie? Shit, they just do because they do.
That's stupid.
So you trying to tell me people don't lie?
It said Deion Sanders' son, Shiloh Sanders, joined Buccaneers after not getting picked in the draft.
So he didn't get picked. He was undrafted.
But he got a team.
Yeah, he's on a team, but he didn't get drafted. They just
signed him,
I guess.
Shit.
Because the draft was over then, so he
I take it. But he still made it to the next step. He ain't playing at Colorado.
That's what it say on there?
Yeah, it say he playing for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah. So it's like he was an undrafted free agent type shit or something.
I guess that's weird. I don't really know when I get to talking about football, I can tell you a team or player play for, but I can't tell you none of the stats and none of that. But I thought that he had got drafted because he had a hat on. They showed a picture with Deion Sanders in the middle of his 2 sons, like they was at home. One had the Cleveland Brown hat on, and one had the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
I mean, he got picked up on a team. He just didn't get called across the stage or whatever, all that bullshit like the draft is.
So do that mean?
So once the draft is over, it's over, and then you just whatever.
So he got picked after the draft because I'm like, I get what you're saying, but I'm like, okay, so when you don't go to the actual draft, does that mean you're not drafted because you didn't walk across the stage?
I mean, no, I'm just saying like
They still got picked though.
yeah, they got picked, but it's you didn't get drafted. That's all.
Child.
And then certain people probably don't get paid for that. I mean, you get money, but I don't think you get a lot of money.
Sure, I'm sure.
But he's cool though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if that was a regular person though, hell no.
I mean,
you made the team though. Yeah, you might be on
you
like
gotta prove yourself.
10
Now, is his second son a quarterback too?
No, he's a cornerback. So he plays the same position that his dad did.
The people that be on the side, not the people in the front that be attacking.
Yeah, the people that be on the side. Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah, on the outside. Yeah, so he's gonna be playing the same position his pops did. But just in general, though, just on this the Sanders family with the whole,
they ain't been
drafted,
right. Huh? I was saying like they ain't been doing right. Well, people ain't been doing right by them since they left Mississippi.
I don't know what the fuck you talking about, but
didn't he coach at Mississippi and everybody was mad? That has
nothing to do with what I'm talking about right now.
I know, nothing but I was just saying you ain't finished your sentence. I give you that, but in my mind, I was like, they just ain't been treating them right. Not like the community haven't been treating them right since they left Mississippi. I don't care. State your case.
I'm trying to get back to the community.
They mad. Down here in Mississippi.
Man, they ain't got shit to do with nothing right now. So anyway, like I was trying to say, if I was rudely interrupted.
I was just talking out loud.
The Sanders have been going through their issues with just the football league in general and with people, because Shedeur Sanders as a quarterback proved that he was a good quarterback to get drafted in the first or second round.
Mm-hmm.
But from what other people are saying around the league and the people that's in the media and just other people is saying like they got played, and that he had all the accolades and things that a quarterback needed to prove on the field. He had those qualities, but they neglected to draft him because they said he was arrogant. People were saying just dumb shit didn't make any sense about why they didn't draft him.
They mad.
Mad about what?
I don't know. They mad about something. That's what I said. That's what I was asking, was like, because everybody made that big tough for how they left this
they ain't got nothing to do
this
with
black college and went to another. You don't think it had no underlying?
No.
Okay.
I just think because who he is and how brash he was and how popular he is, I think they was just saying like, look. And on top of that, his pop was saying like he didn't want his son to be drafted to a certain spot. Or he was telling people like, yo, if y'all draft my son, y'all gonna get me too. And I think that they wasn't trying to hear that. Although the NFL was like some people said they were trying to make an example out of him because how brash and how out there he was, or whatever the case may be. But then you got some people are saying that the Manning family did the exact same thing.
I seen it. Somebody had a post that said when they do it, it's all good, but when we do it, it's a problem.
And like, I guess the Manning's father was telling people, or when his son was getting drafted, like, yo, if y'all draft him, he ain't playing. Like whatever that team was that was trying to draft him, his son, he told them, y'all draft him, he ain't playing. So y'all might as well don't draft him. And they didn't draft him, and he went to the team that his father wanted him to go to. So I mean, it's different. People say different things, and it looks like that. You know what I'm saying? Because when Dion was pretty much kind of saying the same shit, he got more pushback than what the Manning family got. It was more like the Manning's father was, looking after his son or taking care of his kids or whatever the case may be, but. Now, when you got Dion doing the exact same thing that someone else did, he's overbearing.
It's a black man trying to be in control.
Oh, so shit like that.
I don't know.
It's just weird. I heard Gilly say something about it. I thought that was pretty cool. Like it was a long thing, but he was pretty much saying like, sometimes you gotta. They remind you. It made you think of like when he was talking. It made me think of That Jay-Z song, Still Nigga.
I was about to say I
Yeah.
went to that.
Yeah,
The
it
light nigga, brown nigga, whatever he said in that song.
So
Still a nigga.
Yeah, it made me think of that, like rich nigga, poor nigga, whatever.
That's the right lyrics.
You still a nigga, regardless
You
of
still.
however much money you make, however rich you think you are, you still a nigga.
Unfortunately.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's a fucked up situation, you know what I mean, that his sons are in, but they make the best out of it.
For sure.
They laugh and joke about it, and it is what it is.
Yeah.
And I think they will show that on the court, like, you know what I'm saying, we can show you better. I mean, on the field, that we'll show you better than, you know, we could tell you.
Yeah, so. much success to them and their family.
Yeah, they